Let's say the Brad Pitts and the Jack Nicholsons, who all started in the 90s, and the Robert Downey Jr.'s, are all past the wealth line and past the super famous line. Cool. The top boy actors, hear me out, are about here. They have some money. They drive a nice BMW. They're paying a mortgage on a house that's quite nice. They have something where they're recognized in the streets of London. Hey, bruv, how you doing? Yeah, I saw you on Top Boy. But they're famous at paying their bills. They're not getting paid hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars to fly around the world. And their wealth isn't enough to sustain them forever. So at this point of wealth, we'll call this the TB axis, the top boy axis. The TB point.
Nice.
TB point, right? Is very dangerous because when Duff Paddy comes along with his black cock and his dress, people are gonna go one way or the other.
He gets you when you're weak.
They're either gonna go down in the wealth and fame, or they're gonna go up in the wealth and fame. This is the dress. No, sorry. This is the be normal. So you lose the money and the fame. And this is the suck cock axis.
Nice.
Right, so there's the graph. You could explain it.
So yeah, when they come to offer you the dress or the jail, the graph we showed previously, they come at your weakest point. And your weakest point is right here, and I'll tell you why. You've lived a bit of lifestyle. You've had a little bit of money. It's running out. You need another job soon. You can't stop being an actor, because if you go to work in W.H. Smith's, people come up to you and say, bro, weren't you in Top Boy? Why the fuck you working in W.H. Smith? And everyone will make fun of you forever, and you'll be on TikTok.
Humiliation ritual.
People are mocking you. So you have to stay an actor, and you're running out of money. But you have to be an actor because you can't do anything else because you're too recognizable to have any other job but an actor, but you can't pay your bills. So then they come and say, you need to be an actor, right? You're like, yes. So you want to do acting? Yeah. Cool. Dress or jail?
Dress? Gay? Suck dick?
Or you can, or it's fine. You can go work. I think Burger King is hiring. You could go. You could just give up on acting.
Yeah, humiliation ritual.
Or we'll pay you $10 million if you sign this contract, and you'll be in an upcoming movie because you're with this famous producer, and this producer really likes you. And all you have to do is just shut up, say what we want you to say, and you get to be an actor for the rest of your life.
Go to his parties.
So that's what's interesting. So I looked up the Top Boy actors. Let me give an example of one of them who chose dress. This guy was an Irish gangster who killed everybody. Look at this. That's Kano. Kano needs a new supplier. I can't remember exactly. The Irish people steal his drugs. They say you have to get drugs from us. This is the son of the big drug lord. He's in old people's home visiting his granddad or something, and he's a boxer, and he shoots everyone because he's IRA, and he's a crazy Irish guy, and he's a big G, and he's the big fucking bad guy of the last series. And I was thinking, what is he doing since he quit Top Boy? Because he was such a gangster and such a bad guy, and he came across and played it so well. Surely he's not doing anything gay or weird. He might be in some upcoming show that involves IRA or shooting or drugs or gangs or whatever, or anything remotely masculine. Maybe boxing. Who does? He's eating a human heart and sitting like a girl. Why? Unless somebody came up to him and said, dress and you can continue to be an actor, or you can go home and be a nobody, or you can continue to try and be an actor without taking the dress, and you can tell people how we do these things. You can tell people the truth, and you can go to jail. Why else would anybody in their right mind be inspired to get a fake human heart and pretend to eat it and sit like a girl?
Is that an actual dress?
Yes.
That's actually a dress.
Well, he took it off to put on gloves and makeup and sit in blood with a girl's necklace on. Am I crazy? Is this a coincidence? Because Top Boy ended. So I looked him up, right? Like, what's he doing? Let me look them up. What's he up to? What are the actors up to? And the article literally said, what is Barry Keoghan from the Top Boy up to now? And then they showed us that. This is what he's up to now. What does that even mean? What's he up to? guys, he's up to this.
Laying in a bathtub of blood wearing latex gloves.
Well,
'Cause that's a normal pastime.
Is he doing like 8-hour shifts?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why? He's doing it. They're humiliating him in GQ magazine or whatever fucking article it was. I can't remember. They're humiliating him publicly, destroying his pride, and they're making him broadcast to the world the side he has chosen. Because he has sold his soul to the devil because he wants to be in movies. And guess what? If he will publicly, in front of all of you, put on girls' makeup and put on a girl's necklace and put on girls' latex kink gloves and get naked and sit in blood, or sit like a girl after eating a human heart, I forbid to think of what he would do privately.
Certainly taking up the bum. You see, I'm not a sexual weirdo. I'm not a sexual weirdo, Andrew. I'm genuinely not. So the worst thing I could think of is someone bums him. But like, surely there are darker rabbit holes in this sexual
But guys,
world.
listen. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm just a guy who's more famous than all these people who knows how this works. Because I was offered the dresser jail, and you all know what I picked. He was offered the dresser jail and picked the dress. And if you look up the other Top Boy actors, you'll also start to see there's more than just him. Some of the others are kind of getting on the fruity side. I don't want to say names. I'll let people do their own investigations, but it's a bit worrying. Because they want their careers to progress. Because if they go work in Burger King, they just get... Working in Burger King's bad enough. Working in Burger King as a once famous actor has got to be one of the worst existences on the planet. Yo, Top Boy, yo, fries, please. And the English are the worst. We'll make fun of TikTok. Yo.
Yeah, the English are the worst.
Got food.
Yeah, I get it. I get the reference.
See that? I'm smart. So, yeah, you don't want that life. So they have to make a choice. Only bravery and pride will allow you to resist. And this is one more thing I want to say before we end. Because everybody needs to understand how this happens and why this happens. There are gatekeepers at everything in life. We talked about gatekeepers. YouTube will prevent you becoming a streamer unless you do what they want when you hit the gay wall. Producers will prevent you from becoming a famous singer unless you do what they want when you hit the gay wall. Managers or directors will prevent you from becoming a famous actor unless you do what they want once you hit the gay wall. There's this gay wall that prevents you from having any influence. Now, you can have an important job and you can even get paid a lot of money, but they're scared of influence. They don't want people to look up to you and listen to you when you speak because your ability to speak freely is directly correlated with your insignificance, and you're only allowed to talk if nobody listens. Once you get in a position where you can talk and everybody will listen to you, like we're in, they have to have blackmail over you and they have to control your opinions, because otherwise you are going to say things which are counter to the narratives which the Matrix purport deliberately to enslave you. So, if you're trying to gain any kind of influence in the world, you're going to hit a gatekeeper and the gay wall. That is how it works. It's how it's always worked. And the fact that my brother and I, Rumble, X, a few of the free speech platforms, have allowed people to defy these people and continue to tell the truth is very aggravating to them, which is why they use the legal system to try and shut us up and damage us, which is why they used the BBC Matrix attack. It's why they tried to perp walk us and embarrass us.
There's another point
etc.
that I actually completely overlooked. So, hear me out. No, I'm just brainstorming here. They make you do gay shit, they film it, they make sure that you're gay, they make sure you're homo, they make sure that you're doing weird stuff, threesomes, gangbangs, take out the bum, so they can then say, hey, you better act in this role of taking out the bum, or we're gonna tell people you actually take out the bum. That's like their attack. You do realize that every personal detail of my life and my sex life has been analyzed by 3 different countries and their federal agencies, right? You do realize that. Because girls who I've slept with are being interviewed by the police. Tristan said he spanked you. Is that abuse? No, it's not. Let Tristan go. That's how the interviews are going. But they were hoping for gay shit. They were hoping that I did gay shit on my own. It's mind-blowing. I get it now. They were praying to find gay shit, weird shit, so they could blast it all over the media. But I'll tell you why. Because you know what got blasted all over the media? Tristan referred to his ex-girlfriend as his slave. Yes, I fucking did. And if you want to take me to jail for it, fine. But it's not a fucking crime. If that's the weirdest shit you could find from analyzing 5 years of my WhatsApp history, good. Yeah, I called her a fucking slave. Send me to jail. I'll call my